Thank you.
Brigida, thanks. Upwards of 60,000 chickens, all dead on the same farm. Neighbors knew something was wrong when they started to notice a strange odor. WBTV's Melissa Hankins in Cleveland County. And Melissa, this is all being blamed on a power outage?
Yes, but the neighbors that I talked to are not mad at the power company, Jamie. They're furious with the people who run this farm. The North Carolina Department of Agriculture tells me that, yes, the power was cut off here, and that's what caused all of those chickens to smother to death. But according to neighbors, there are other problems at the chicken farm, too. And another farmer who owns property on the North Carolina-South Carolina state line ultimately blames the state.
North Carolina does not have any easements, setbacks, rules, regulations. Chicken houses, if you own, I think it's 25 acres, you can put a chicken house, houses out there, hog farms. You're a farmer and you do what you want to. In South Carolina, it is not like that. We have rules and regulations that you must abide by.
Neighbors tell me they're concerned about the food supply, about the possibility of animal cruelty, about the food that is put on the table, and therefore they're concerned about your safety too. I sat down with them today, and I'm working on that part of the story now. We'll have all those interviews for you tonight at 6 o'clock. For now, I'm live in Cleveland County. Melissa Hankins, WBTV, on your side.
All right, Melissa, we'll see you at 6 o'clock. Thanks.
To become a knowledge town. But first on primetime, neighbors smelled the stench of rotting meat in Cleveland County, the corpses of 60,000 dead chickens on a local poultry farm. Good evening. Nice to have you with us on this Friday. I'm Maureen O'Boyle. This isn't some tiny hen house. This is one of these giant factory farms where the birds are packed in tight. At Greenway Farms, it's usually a precision operation, but something went wrong. One busted cog in the machine and 60,000 birds wound up dead. Tonight, all those dead chickens have been buried in accordance with state law, but worse than the stink, neighbors have even greater concerns tonight. WBTV's Melissa Hankins on your side with that story.
So this is like no man's land. It's no man's land.
Dr. Ron Barrett owns a farm that sits on the border between North and South Carolina.
North Carolina does not have any easements, setbacks, rules, regulations. Chicken houses, if you own, I think it's 25 acres, you can put a chicken house, houses out there, hog farms. You're a farmer and you do what you want to. In South Carolina, it is not like that. We have rules and regulations that you must abide by.
And you guessed it, the farm where 60,000 some chickens suffocated to death, it's located just over the North Carolina line. Mick McCraw lives next to it.
If that was 60,000 dogs or 60,000 cats, somebody would be in jail right now. I think that's a terrible way for any kind of animal to die, suffocation.
But the concern about how this farm is run extends beyond the chickens. McCraw's father lives here too, and he's worried about him.
Yeah, very much so. And all these people around here, everybody on this porch.
This woman says she'd talk on camera if her throat didn't hurt so much.
We don't know what the long-term health effects of this dust is. I mean, it's not just a smell. We get a dust coming out of these houses.
They say every day clouds of dust float up from the chicken coops. What do you think's in that dust?
I've got a good idea. I'm sure there's manure in it.
The litter from chickens smells like ammonia. You can't breathe. It makes you sick.
Barrett says chicken houses line the land just over his property line.
All of them have a minimum of 8 fans, and those fans are blowing right onto my house. North Carolina evidently doesn't care about the environment. They don't care about the people who live around chicken houses. They don't care about them because this is a horrible situation.
Melissa Hankins, WBTV, on your side for primetime.
The Department of Agriculture says any cases of animal cruelty are investigated by local authorities. We called the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office today, and they said nothing is on their radar right now. One busted cog in the machine and 60,000 birds wound up dead at a chicken farm in Cleveland County last month.
And tonight we know this isn't the first time the farm has accidentally killed most of its livestock. WBTV's Melissa Hankins on your side. She's investigating those who are supposed to be doing the investigation. Melissa, anybody regulating this place?
Paul, you know, I talked to an individual from Environmental Health Services today, and even he is shocked that the North Carolina Department of Agriculture is not charged with inspecting or visiting these chicken houses. He said he couldn't help these people either, however, because his agency is limited to checking the safety of meat once it hits the stores. When 60,000 chickens suffocated to death a couple of weeks ago at Greenway Farms in Cleveland County, animal advocates were angry.
If that was 60,000 dogs or 60,000 cats, somebody would be in jail right now.
But the people who live in the community surrounding the farm suffered too. They said the stench was unbearable, and they said it made them sick, but not surprised, because it's happened here before. They wrote the state to get help in 2006 when a massive amount of birds on this location were lost due to an airborne virus. We estimate between 60 and 70,000 dead chickens were placed in open pits for several weeks. The North Carolina Department of Agriculture thanked the neighbors for bringing this problem to its attention and found the farm to be in violation of proper carcass disposal. But carcass disposal, that's where the state's interest ends. As far as the operation of this major food supply, there are no regulations, no inspections.
North Carolina evidently doesn't care about the environment. They don't care about the people who live around chicken houses or pig farms. They don't care about them because this is a horrible situation.
Dr. Barrett owns a farm on the border between North and South Carolina.
In South Carolina, it is not like that. We have rules and regulations that you must abide by.
And North Carolina, he says, should have similar rules protecting people from chicken house waste.
I mean, it's not just a smell. We get a dust coming out of these houses.
What do you think's in that dust?
I've got a good idea. I'm sure there's manure in it.
The litter from chickens smells like ammonia. You can't breathe. It makes you sick.
And Barrett says fans at the chicken houses blow it all over the place.
All of them have a minimum of 8 fans, and those fans are blowing right onto my house.
I called a long list of state agencies today who juggled me around until I finally talked to someone at the Air Quality Division, and he said this: for political reasons, farm laws were passed decades ago that specifically excluded chicken farms from close oversight, and until those laws are changed, nothing can be done to help those people. Live in the newsroom tonight, Melissa Hankins, WBTV, on your side.
I remember when there was a big problem with hog farms and the same issue, Melissa. I'm sure that falls under the same heading. PETA, by the way, is calling for cruelty charges for the death of 60,000 chickens, but the district attorney told the Cleveland County newspaper he will not investigate the incident.